ahem, ahem, ahem. Hello. How are we doing? Hi. Hello. What are we doing in YouTube chat? Hello, 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 hello. She's doing great today, I see. I just kind of rushed up upstairs to get a 3D print going. And then rushed back down again. Don't lose your finger. Hi, hello, hi everyone. Hi Nexa, hi Siri, hi Veronica, hi Grillson. Is there anyone else? And Luna, hi Luna. Fingers are important, yeah. Nabosaurus Nabosaurus Re? For how what? Nabosaurus Rex. Hi Lemon, hello, hello, hello. Ah. So I'm just like getting my breath back a little bit. I was rushing trying to do a bajillion things. I admittedly spent a little too long trying to figure out alliteration for the stream announcement. Wow. Hi Autobots, hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today, everyone? Are we all alive? Watching Owl House? Owl House is fun. I still need to watch that, actually. For certain definitions of alive? Well, that works. Whatever works. Went to Home Depot for my school walking field trip today? That's interesting. I don't know how anyone's supposed to help you. Simply do not lose your finger. I'm confused. Why Home Depot for your school walking field trip? Why Home Depot, of all places? That's so interesting. What? Oh, I'm just kind of vibing today. Cat won't leave me alone. Oh, is your cat biting your finger? Sponsorship is local. I mean, I guess. Well, I suppose depending on... I guess I could see it, to be fair. Because, like, I went to a garden on a school field trip. Although it was an after-school field trip. For, like, a gardening competition. Bow bow mow. Those are two different animals. There's Halloween stuff up at Home Depot. Oh, I guess it is. Well, it's still a little while until then. Hi, Tick. But I suppose I could see that. I suppose. Who was 6, by the way?
I am extremely confused.
I'm also very confused. You're not the only one. It's not biting, I just don't like physical touches laying on me. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand now. You don't want your cat to cuddle you? He just loves you. Anyway, okay, we're playing the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles today, where we last left off. We met with a real-life author in the game, who was being arrested because they think he stabbed someone. So his life is going great, as if he didn't hate London enough. I didn't want to put perfume on, but it stings? Why are you putting perfume on that? Ticky name. Tick is ticky is ticky. Tick. Why do I have a... Ah. Let's see. All my homies hate on it. I mean, honestly, it's too real. It's very real. Telling him to leave me the fuck alone, but he just keeps getting closer. Well, you're probably just accidentally egging him on. It sounds like a way you accidentally egg on a cat. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna adjust my tracking, because I need to, like, switch over which monitor is doing the, screen for my consoles. Because I keep having to change the tracking. There we go. Hi, hi, hi! Hello, hello! Let me... Right. What should I say to it? Say to what? So we were going to start investigation part 2, where I think we're supposed to be investigating his living situation, essentially. I told him I don't love him, no, I feel bad. You should, how dare you. How could you? Also, Oliver, I'm doing pretty well. Bit tired. But not too bad. You know, some people call them cars. Do not the car. It looks as though the police are still here carrying on with their investigation. Perfect! So let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible. I feel like my monitor is turned around. Yes, and let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at that silver tip Iris gave us for him. I feel bad, bro. No, there's nothing new to inspect. Okay, that's fine. Hey, buddy! That's not what we want. I need to present something. I need to present this. Let's take a look at this. Iris's little handwriting is adorable, isn't it? Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem. Yes, the handwriting might be adorable, but the message is ominous. There's no room for sentiment there. Discord notes don't work at all, it's so annoying. I mean, what are your Discord set? What's your Discord set to? Because some of the Discord settings will prevent you from getting notifications. I'm sure it's simply the way you're interpreting it, Mr. Naruhodo. Anyway, I do hope the inspector will tell us what we need to know when he reads it. You don't think it will just make him munch piping hot chips until steam comes out of his ears, do you? Hi, Leo! Hello, hello, hello! Attorney, yay, yay! He's scaring me and I can't get away and he's needing me. Ew, he finds you safe! He finds you safe! Yeah, I have 23 battery and my charger cooked. Oof. Good luck with that. Inspector Gregson, could I show you this? Am I supposed to know what that is? I've never seen that insignia before. It's worn by defense lawyers in the Empire of Japan as a symbol of their profession. I need to remember what voice I gave them. In other words, it's a worthless trinket in Great Britain. Oh no, it's very important to me. It shows my spirit. An English gentleman keeps things like a spirit very much to himself, I'll have you know. Oh. Don't give up, Mr. Naruhodo. It's too late. He's crushed my spirit already. You'll only be here till midnight? Yeah, that's still a good chunk of investigation time. It's like a little bit. Yeah, let's actually present the thing we need for that. Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment? I'm sorry to say I don't. I'm a very busy man. Much too busy to talk to a pair of foreign gadabouts, that's for sure. We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson. What? For me? From her ladyship? Her ladyship? Give that here once. Come on, hand it over. That's for me. Dad, don't wait for me to give it to you, will you? He needs to say that shit now. What was that coin exactly? The silver crown, obviously. It's a lot more than that. Well, it's an appearance fee, that's what it is. I like how needy he is, and he's annoying because I've had him since he was a day out. Aww.
An appearance fee? Oh, I see. You mean...
That's right. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Her ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me. Every time.
Yes, yes, of course. I know all about your exploits, Inspector. I read them avidly.
Hey Nab, what did you eat? It was like sausages and potatoes and onions. Of course, I'm using my name without my say-so. It's just making me the butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still. I am sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you. Never you mind that. So, what do you want to know then, eh?
Sorry?
Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. Trust that would be a problem, it says. Well, obviously it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know? Oh, bro, such a fashion my attitude.
Well, if you don't mind, Inspector. I'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Ah, little knife-wielding, mustached Japanese fellow. It's in a right old oval. Just over there. Look. Wow, right there. The first floor of the house, on the corner where that wreck of a bicycle's propped up.
That is nearby indeed.
How convenient! Well, I remember rightly, landlord is a Mr. John Garadeb.
Hi, Lily. Hello, hello.
Why are you pointing these goofy breadsticks at you? Excuse you, that's fish and chips. Thank you very much. It is a beloved British delicacy. Right, well, if you see her again, you make sure to give her ladyship my regards, you hear? I mean it. You tell her that Gregson sends his very best wishes.
Don't worry, Inspector. We will.
You want breadsticks? Go to Italy. Or an Olive Garden. Do you have any bread? I'm afraid not. Grayson, I think you have anger issues. Goodbye for now, then, and long live her ladyship. Sorry I'm late, Nabs. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're not that late, anyway. We're only, like, 20 minutes in. That's fish and chips? Yeah.
Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left.
Yes, so then, shall we go and see what we can find in Mr. Natsume's lodgings? Looks like potato wedges. They're chips!
Definitely. The thick chips.
Well, let's check out his lodgings.
We still haven't been here yet. I wonder what awaits us.
That's what a skull of fish and chips are supposed to look like. Exactly. You had a panic attack like an hour or two ago? Why? I hope you're okay now. I'm sorry, Lemon. That sucks.
May I help you?
Yes. Would this be the residence of Mr. John Garadeb?
Indeed it would, sir. And who may I say is calling?
My name is Rinosuke Naruhodo. I, say the Scot knows better than you, or you're bred and the Scot carries spite towards you on principle. Don't worry, yes I am. Okay, okay, good. Good to hear.
Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Sosuke Natsume. I believe he takes his lodgings here. We would very much like to ask him some questions about her client.
Am I wrong? No.
One moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Garadeb.
Did you see that, Mr. Zato? I like the way he's looking at me. His eyes are so big and his tongue keeps sticking out. I'm scared. That was a real-life English maid.
I know. As I understand it, anyone of standing in English society employs a number of household staff. That was the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. Oh, this day keeps getting better.
Okay, I've never seen a game with a character like that. Offense to the people. I mean, Ace Attorney really likes to They like their shapes. For better things about the French ones.
Certainly feels like we've really arrived now, doesn't it?
I mean, you're gonna love her husband. Wait, what are you inspecting right now? This is the case of the clouded kokoro. This is the one with Sosuke and Natsume. And the husband and maid, quote unquote. Hi, Nabby. I wish I could watch today's stream, but I'm too busy tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I'll totally be here next week. No worries. You're okay. You don't have to justify yourself. Ace Attorney likes their funny-looking people. They do like their funny-looking people. If it pushes the characterization and the character design forward, they will go all the way in.
You'd only need to meet a butler and the experience will be complete.
Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but I understand the sentiment. Susato, yay! You had a collaboration today, and I was, ooh, who was the collaboration with? Oh, my fucking knows what you mean, the husband. Mr. Garadev.
Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garadev will see you now. This way.
I feel like I should actually give her maybe a little posher voice. Wait. Did somebody ask for a butler? No rules, get out. I'll be looking out for the fitties as well today.
It looks like a Medal of Honor, and it's showcased on a very grand banner.
Garadev looks like a freaking crescent, man. Yeah, he's supposed to. Yes, it's displayed with some pride, I would say. Though it bothers me that it's not straight. I will point your attention to the maid's, thing. What'd you call it? Head dressing? That kind of makes her look like the sun a little bit. Or a flower. One or the two. One or the other. What, that old thing? Sorry? I should be glad to see the back of it. The general would turn in his grave if I dispose of it. Just like you said, they do love them shapes. They do. The most best place for it. Keeps the polythene out of my way. He looks like a One Piece character. So it's just been polished to shine by accident, I suppose.
There appears to be an inscription on the medal itself. Look.
Yeah, more like a flower. Bonnet, maybe. Yeah, bonnet, I suppose would be the word, wouldn't it? It's like a daisy.
Let me see. It says, for distinguished participation.
Sounds like the kind of honors even I could be in line for. Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet. I was given that for my time in the army. Enjoy your participation trophy. Can't measure an officer by the number of medals to his name, of course. Common knowledge in military circles. I think it's a woman. It is a woman. Is he stirring his tea with his cigar? I think so. Just forget gaming, playing almost May. Oh! So that was today. I hope you had fun. It's a bit difficult to start with. I love astrology and all, but like, he's dedicated as shit.
That uniform looks fairly ancient, doesn't it? It's clearly been well looked after, though.
That old thing? Ha! Not much better than rags, really. I have like 30 minutes left here, so I'm gonna talk about game 2. Yay! I can't help but notice all the hangings throughout Century. I wonder if that's important. Oh? Well, that ceremonial garb and my retirement bash, you know? Well, I'm not one for dwelling on the past, me. Would have gladly thrown it out, but you know how it is. Anyway, it doesn't have to have the odd piece of memorabilia lying around, does it? Sorry, if that sounds weird, I just could tell if she was a woman because of the hair. At least not looking directly forward because he knows. Well, there's reasons he's not facing directly forward.
Oh, I see. Perhaps we should leave the past in the past.
Why does the dress in the canon literally match so much to the bonnet thing imaging it? Because it's hers, probably.
That's a full-size cannon. What's it doing in here? Oh my, it's real. I thought it might be a replica.
That old thing? Ha, that's a little more than a toy. Sorry? The army was selling off whenever it dies, so I decided to give it a new home. Never know when the enemy might attack next. It's all useful to have a cannon about the house. Can you imagine, like, you have a home invader, they open the door, like, you hear them coming in, you position this big fuck-off cannon, and right as they come through the door, you just shoot this intruder with a cannonball. Can you imagine?
Really? It isn't overkill?
Sorry if I sound unenergetic, because my eyes are like real bad right now because of allergies. Oh, fair enough. Yay, Susanna, I steal her clothes. Get bed, I always say. Never know what this twisting ball's gonna throw at you next, boy. Guys, he's suspicious because he could fly through the air and people will mistake him for the moon. Firing a cannon within 300 feet of a dwelling, such as inside one, is illegal by the Metropolitan Police Act 1839. Is it actually? I mean, I can see that. Yes!
Do you think there might be trouble brewing, Mr. Garadeb?
That's so funny, though. Always is. Take Joan here. Never fails to have a clean apron on in reserve. Drives them over the barrel, see? I love Tom Scott. I see. Drive very well on the cannon there, Joan tells me. I try to prove my point, I feel. Cannon. Also illegal, getting drunk at a pub. Well, I think that one depends. There is like a legal thing of if you work in one, you're not supposed to give drinks to someone who's already visibly drunk. I think that's what it means. If someone's already like visibly really drunk, you're not supposed to give them drinks. Susanna is such a cute kimono. I want it. I know. I love her. I love her kimono. So most of my day editing, I didn't even finish. That's how that is, yeah. We're just a drying rack. No wonder the huge cannon looks like it's hanging its head in shame. Oh, portrait.
And that portrait of Mr. Garadeb is glaring at me, I swear.
So excited to get a traditional street kimono slash yukata in Japan. Oh, are you going? That's fun.
Have you noticed that all the little frames contain photographic prints of Mr. Garadeb as well?
Editing is really tedious. That's why I don't edit a whole lot. Yeah, I love that. I can't wait for Saturday if you know, you know.
Yes, and there seems to be a statue of a lion on the mantelpiece as well.
Ah, yes. Seemed to come back from the local pawnbroker with that little trinket.
Seemed to come back?
What do you mean? Yeah, I'm going in a few years. Oh, hell yeah. I'd love to go at some point, but probably not going to be anytime soon. Chappie runs the place as a bally wizard. Went in to sell him something and came up with that thing. Important fact. When I think about it, I'd rather often find myself leaving the place for something I don't need.
The lion ornament certainly does seem surplus to requirements.
That's a sound doesn't pull her punches. Or her throws, for that matter. Just noticed her kimono is made with Sakura design? Yeah. Go where? Japan.
Look at that enormous screen. Must have been put there deliberately, surely.
Maybe have you ever thought someone was so cool that you wanted to consume them? Or just me? I wouldn't say anyone being so cool has made me want to consume anybody, no.
Look at that enormous screen. It must have been put there deliberately, surely.
Yes, it certainly seems like someone's trying to hide something from view.
What could be behind it, I wonder? I'm going to have a very quick look. Just a little peek.
Maybe let's not, Mrs. Zato. Why the freak is he stirring his drink with his pipe? Oh, you know. Spoons are awfully difficult to afford these days. I think the maid is going to head us off with a cup of tea. But so edible.
Oh, look! What a wonderful collection of cakes lined up on the gleaming silver cake stand.
Lined up. Looks more like someone has half demolished them to me.
Please do not eat the shepherd.
Please don't hate me.
Afternoon tea is a time of indulgence, you know. It is quite the English way. It is Mr. Grouder's custom to take 2 cakes with his tea. That sounds delightful.
Oh, wait a minute though. I love cake. Cake is good. There are at least 10 cakes on this cake stand.
Well, naturally. It would never do to waste leftovers. So whatever Mr. Grouder doesn't eat, I say to myself, Joan, you shall have to tidy up.
How magnanimous of you. They look so tasty. No! So I chose that figure.
Some candle holder looks a little out of place here, wouldn't you say?
Yes, you're right. It's clearly supposed to be gold, but it's almost completely black for some reason. That's not quite what I was looking at, but okay. That old thing, yes. Just a cheap piece of ironmongery. Gimcrack, really? Who said I need nabbies? I need cool people. Wait, I realize how this sounds. You mean I'm not cool? I'm not cool to you? Oh. It's when I was studying, don't you know? For my commission. When I was old, I'll do with hanging on to, really. But, well, still has its uses sometimes.
Of course. Does everything in this room have some elaborate story behind it?
Brainstorm, is it? At least on my end. Maybe I just got here and I got a complaint. Gus Moon-like features reminds me of Mac tonight and it makes the situation too troublesome.
They're memories, Mr. Naruhodo. Memories.
Like this crockery on display here. It's rather unusual, isn't it?
Oh my, a genuine London dresser. Isn't it delightful? Although the shelves seem to be broken and the crockery is... Oh dear, it's in pieces.
What's gimcrack? I don't know, actually. It really is. We're cracked wouldn't do that Chinaware justice.
Ah, I wonder. Perhaps the cannon was fired at it.
Yes, probably something like that. But let's not delve too deeply here. On your end, well. Is it transferred to my local IMSA? Hell yeah!
This one looks out over Briar Road, where the young one was attacked.
Oh, yes. I can make out the policeman on the far side of the road investigating the crime scene. Chinaware justice?
The glass is rather murky, isn't it? You can't see very clearly.
Is this thing open at all, I wonder?
I shouldn't underestimate the bitterness of London winter, sir.
Sorry?
As soon as you open that window, the tea will freeze the pot. No, London will go opening windows at dusk in the middle of winter, I assure you.
Can't eat Coco again? Coco's not even here! Seems very unlikely these two would have seen anything in the incident, then. Oh, Leo, when they're saying Coco, they're meaning my friend, Coco. Who hasn't been on here in a few weeks, but they keep going on about eating him. Oh, books. I'm eating chocolate ice cream. Yeah, and hell yeah. I'd like to have chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream, good. I notice you have a pile of books here, Mr. Garadab. Do you enjoy reading? Ever experienced a London winter, boy? Not so long. A better way to pass time than in front of a fire with a jolly good book.
Oh, there's a copy of Rance magazine here, I see. No doubt Mr. Garadab enjoys the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, too.
Just because Coco's in here doesn't mean I don't know his home address. I'd love to eat Coco too, to be honest, it's like tasty. I believe now it's so fucking stupid. No, it's okay. Anything else? No, Not gonna talk about the washing and the... Okay. Good idea. Jean Garadeb, at your service.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer.
Excuse me not getting up. Took a shot in the knee a few years back, the Battle of Maiwand. Don't you know? Maiwand? I don't know. Maiwand? I had a medal for my base, but I had to withdraw from service. I ended over the range to the up-and-comings. So he's a retired soldier. It's a hell of a job getting up and down stairs now, I can tell you. Took it out much as you can imagine. Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was panting at the top of the stairs.
You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo.
Do you think so?
Well, Mr. Garadeb, no doubt you were very courageous to earn yourself a medal.
No, it was nothing. Medal's just folderol, really. Would like to offend the general, though, so I grudgingly displayed it on the wall. Why don't you fetch it down, Joan? These good people see it properly. Coco's the best modern father at all. Don't fetch it. Ah! Dash it all in. Be careful.
Oh, dearie me, I do beg your pardon, sir.
You just nearly took the skin off my hands.
I shall be more careful, sir.
So anyway, there you have it. Living the quiet life now. Yes, I see. Now then, now you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs, is that right?
Yes, we'd be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us.
Only two, please, naturally. Especially if it helps keep the peace here in Blighty. Abba's the best motto. Thank you. My girl did not just say that to Rita. Ryunosuke. We've forged an alliance with the Empire of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware. This case is very much in the public eye, as it were. If I poured hot chocolate on Coco, would he melt? Parts of it might. I don't know if it'd be melting in the traditional sense, though. No, Oh, was it? We'd had some famous detective poking around, you know? In his old house, would you believe?
Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Poor Coco. Could have been. Did catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea, all that detective business.
Oh, but you have a copy of Rance Magazine here, so...
That, no, it's not about right, anyways, there. Well, to be fair, Coco's whole thing is that he's an eldritch being that wants people to eat him so that he can take over their bodies. To be fair.
Anyways, the chap's investigating the foreigner's room as we speak.
So he's in Soseki-san's room. So Bali Noose is what it is. Well, neighborhood's twitching his curtains now. Unlike all this fuss, it's jolly unsettling. About Mr. Natsume.
About Mr. Natsume then, Mr. Garadeb. Please do tell us.
Oh yes, Japanese chap. Only been lodging here for a week. Oh, just 1 week? So you moved in very recently then. I have 2 lodges most of the time, one on the ground floor and one just below us. First storeroom became available a week ago, you see? They've been... Ah! That's an all joke. Do be careful! Like, I was gonna hold off on announcing.
Oh my goodness, I'm terribly sorry, sir.
What does she even do? She poured hot, boiling tea over his hands. Twice, now.
If you want to know my opinion. I thought he was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him.
Oh?
Why? He seemed to have a most nervous disposition. I was shaking and looking over his shoulder. It man had shady running across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me. I said to myself, John, that man has trouble. Sooner or later, he's gonna do something untoward. I'm rarely wrong about anything.
That's really hard to say in that voice. Holy shit. I won't be calling this maid as a witness, that's for sure.
Was there anything else that struck you as suspicious about the man at all? Yes, sir, yes, indeed there was.
And she's dying to tell us. Shady lodger. Had you noticed anything else to tell about your lodger, Mr. Nasme? Or Mr. Nasme?
My word, yes, the man was shadier than an orchard. Could you elaborate?
He's foreign, that's why he's shady.
We'll take the man's room. Absolutely stuffed full of books it is. More than anyone could ever read. He never so much as passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call. He just trots off to that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. And if only the man is up long past the time everyone else in the house has gone to bed too.
Oh, I see.
The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed around 9 each night. Well, I've never known that Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning.
Her reactions are gonna make me die.
Could you clarify something, I wonder? What, pray? How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine?
Oh!
I'd understand that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house. Is that correct?
That's right, yes. Both below us. The first floor is street level.
Then, how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? The precise times that they come back in the evening, for example, even the times they go to bed.
Ah! Good growth, Joe. Be more careful, woman.
Oh my goodness, sir. I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Sketchy? Yeah. Something doesn't add up here. The incident 2 days ago. Seems that the incident took place at around 5 in the evening. That moon's a spy! Did you happen to look out of the window around that time? The window. They're so suspicious. They are. Just a little bit.
Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over Briar Road. The incident took place on the pavement just on the far side of the street.
Use that cannon to blow a hole in the lodge so we can subtly spy on them.
Oi! Hello, hello. Welcome in, Hazel. The incident took place on the pavement just on the far side of the street. Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby?
5 o'clock is dinner time in the Garrett household. So I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, John?
No, sir. It would have been dusk outside already at that hour.
May as well use that pipe as an extra cup so when she pours tea or coffee or whatever that is, it doesn't burn him.
And with the fog as well, I should think it would have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road.
Oh, I see.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary then?
Such as?
Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated.
Well...
Yes? Was there something then?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant, but around that sort of time in here that... Ah! For the love of God, Joe, watch what you're doing!
Oh, dearie me, what have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir.
Do be more careful, woman.
Of course, sir. If I may, Mr. Narrowhollow. Mr. Narrowhollow?
Oh, yes?
I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember, nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all.
Oh, really, Mr. Garrett? The way you were talking before, it sounded rather like there might have been. This move's so messy. Oh well, as I was saying, it was just a trifling matter, really nothing. Ah! Don't dash it all! What is the matter with you, woman? What's that, like the 5th or 6th time she's done that?
Begging your pardon, sir. Nothing happened.
Oh, she spilled the tea like 6 times. She's... Well, the thing is, I don't think she's doing it by accident. Yes, quite. Nothing happened. We sat down to a quiet, uneventful meal, John?
That's right, Mr. Garadeb.
She's probably daydreaming for all we know. Because if that drink pours, she'd be killing me. She spilled it because she has her eyes closed. Notice that she's interrupting him every single time she did that. What is the matter with these two?
It sounds like something happened here in this room the evening of the incident, but what?
I wish I knew.
Could you tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on?
Why, certainly. Just blows on the 1st floor.
And Mr. Sholmes is investigating there even as we speak?
Yes. Told me Natsu's name and asked him to look into the matter, so I gave him the key. I mean, we'd be fired for that. To be honest, I'd spill tea on him if I saw him viral too.
Mr. Natsume has engaged Mr. Sholmes' services? That's a blatant lie. Would it be alright if we also had a look around? In Mr. Natsume's room, I mean.
Juya? Don't see why not. It's just down 1 flight of stairs. Unless we'll find anything that can help us with the case, but we have to try. We need all the clues we can lay our hands on. Shall we?
Yes, and while we're there, we can speak with Mr. Sholmes again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, good god. He's only been here for a week and he's already piled the books ceiling high. He just looks so harmful, you know. Well, he was a soldier. 19th of February, Mr. Natsume's room.
Cat! Kitty cat!
Mr. Natsume likes reading. A lot. What? Just look at this place. And smell it. It's so musty in here. I suppose it's the mountains of old books that are responsible for that. And the lack of a window.
I don't think I've ever seen so many books in all my life.
Why did he brick his window up? I don't think Natsume did that. That would be window tax. Which was a thing in the UK. You'd get taxed based on the amount of windows you'd have. And it would be a lot of tax. So they'd brick up windows so that they wouldn't be windows anymore. There's a lot of buildings that still have them in the UK. Usually more, like, well, older buildings that haven't been, like, refurbished.
No, me neither.
It's so dark in here, too. Loopholes! It's not really a loophole, it was just, like, the the solution. You can afford a maid, but not windows, huh? Well. Oh, so we just paid less for a wall? Yeah, pretty much. Window tax was pretty extortionate from what I know. I used to hate London even more. It was fucked up. It was a fucked up one. I think it was because of, like... It might have been something to do with, like, heat? I don't know. I don't really know what the reasoning was off the top of my head. I don't remember. I just know that it was a thing. Which is why a lot of old historical buildings have bricked up windows. You can afford a maid, but not windows. It's been in place because bricks grow in the sun like plants, and an ability don't want the peasantry growing too large.
Is that the window over there?
Well, was the window, I think. Yes. Once upon a time. Well, it's so sad, actually. Oh, yeah, no. But for some reason, it's being closed up with bricks and mortar. So this is where Mr. Nasty lives. I live, like, so close, so I go there all the time. Yeah, I've been there on a holiday before. It was like 4 days. You're gonna buy me. What was the reasoning for the tax, actually? I want to look this up. It based a home's tax rate on the number of windows it had, operating on the assumption that more windows indicated a wealthier owner. The tax was eventually abolished in 1851. So actually, by the time that this game takes place, it would have been abolished. But that doesn't mean he can afford to remove the bricks. They wanted to subsidize sunlight. Brits were trapping heat from the sun in their house during the cold winter and not letting it back out. Gonna buy their goat. By the way, I haven't spotted Mr. Sholmes anywhere, have you? No, that's true, but according to what Mr. Garrideb told us, purchasable Nabbert. The great detective should be around here somewhere investigating. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he'll make his presence known. Kitty cat. Most important thing. Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh my, what an adorable little cat. Perhaps he's looking after all the bricks while his master is away. I don't know about that. He disappeared into that pile of bricks as quick as a flash. Hello. It's a tricolor Mickey, wasn't it? Do they even have this sort of cat here in Great Britain? That'd be a weird question, but how did you make up, like, design your character? Like, how did you decide on the design? It was mostly just a bunch of sketching. It was based off of my previous designs, but, like, I knew I wanted to go for more of a satyr kind of design. Because I'd been wanting to do that for, like, a year already. Maybe longer than that, actually. Might have been a couple years I'd kind of been wanting to switch over to a satyr-like look. Everything else from that was just, like, I don't know. I just kind of went for it. Sketched out a little bit. Until I settled on something I liked. And, like, I think I had, like, a keyword of, like, shepherd, and then it evolved into shepherd of fates. And that's how it kind of that kind of idea structured the design. Abby, I like the hair of your model. Thank you. You guys don't get to see it properly very often. I really need to get the Capri down its own model. So I can have it, like, in the corner instead of right in front of me all the time.
Perhaps Mr. Nasty brought the little creature with him from Japan.
That's made me feel homesick now. I should remember writing today is actually really bad. I know I say this every time.
Already? We've only been in the country for 2 days.
Yeah, we've been away from Japan for over a month now.
Look at all those books stacked up here.
They almost reached the ceiling.
They're all works of English literature, and they all smell so musty.
Your full model design is so cute, I'm not even kidding.
Thank you.
I worked hard on it. I'm nearly done with your art. Ooh. Oh, I like painting your arms. Yeah, but you guys don't get to see my hair. That's, like, the best part of my design.
With this volume of books to hand, you'd never be short of reading material, would you? No, what a dreamy idea.
Bad dream, maybe. For me, at least. I'm doing it on a different device and I don't know how to send it to. YouTube community page, or, well, on Discord. I mean, you'd have to have Discord. Or you could upload it on something and then download it on your main device. I don't know, there's a few ways to go about it. Bluetooth it. Mind you, I don't imagine the book that's at the bottom of the pile now will ever be read again. Books, you can't take out any more books in that pile.
So reading is an experience that comes but once in a lifetime, just as a tea ceremony teaches us.
I certainly didn't expect the conversation to turn down the path of tea ceremony philosophy. Like the ears more.
Yeah, but the hair complements them, you know? Oh look, it's a beckoning cat from home!
It's a bit big and bulky, isn't it? Surely Mr. Natsume didn't bring that Maneki Neko all the way from Japan with him.
I hardly think you're in a position to comment, Mr. Naruhodo. Are you forgetting the enormous Saruma doll that you brought into your luggage?
Well, it can be dangerous traveling abroad. I want a lucky charm.
Well, I imagine Mr. Natsume wanted the same. This cat is sure to beckon good luck to him.
It's not doing a very good job so far, is it?
You mustn't say such things.
I don't say a word. Why are my eyes such a giveaway?
I like your clothes, Nab. I love the galaxy and the pink purple thing.
The pink purple thing? There's a lot of pink purple things. Nabby's like a beckoning cat, the way they sit there in the corner.
I am not a thing.
Yeah, you're a Capricorn, not a thing. Like the from Parks where it has lighter streaks. That's a holdover from my oldest design concepts.
That desk seems to be wedged in a crevasse between the masses of books on either side.
I suppose Mr. Natsume would sit there and read while stroking his cat. But surrounded on all sides by these towering old tomes, surely he dreamt of books every night as well.
Yes, he must have done, mustn't he? Oh, what's this? It's a receipt from a second-hand bookshop. Your books.
Your nose is bleeding again. Well, you should probably stop the bleeding. That might be an idea. The author reads too much. He's surprised. Capricorn is the most thing-like thing since the Fantastic Four. Oh yes, Mr. Natsume's name is on it. Look. Date purchase 2 days ago at 4:45 p.m. That's the day of the incident.
That's just a short while before he was embroiled in a terrible attack. He must have been on his way back from buying some old books.
Second-hand book receipt has been entered into the court record. Yay, evidence! That's pretty important. Oh, look at that. There he is. Wow, look at that suspicious figure be. I assume I haven't missed anything. We're not gonna, like, comment on the bag or anything? No? I guess that would just be his luggage bag, though, huh?
Ah! Look, Mr. Naruhodo!
Is he paying for lodging? I don't think so. There he is. Where did he appear from?
He seems to be engrossed in the pages of an old book.
Look, Mr. Naruhodo, the usual idiot. I don't think he needed more books, guys.
I hope he won't mind if we disturb him. Hello, Mr. Sholmes.
Capitan is a jellyfish, Ibaka. No. Ah, you two. Good day. Now, let me see. Where was it that we met?
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, we were together on the SS Bria.
Yes, of course, the Bria. And let me see. What happened on that voyage? It was Kazuma Sogi. He died, tragically. But you were a great help to us. Ah, yes, but of course, the case of Mr. Asogi. It was the one with the snake, wasn't it?
Oh!
Hello, sailor! Well, you seem to remember something of it, at least.
What an honor to be remembered vaguely by the great Herlock Sholmes! This is Mr.
Oh, no, my dear madame, hold your tongue. I pride myself on my superior powers of recollection. Your names are safely recorded in my brain attic. I imagine Nabby moves like Sholmes to bring in customers to their con table. So that does not claim to fame. It might be in her mind. Miss Naruhodo. Hi, Coco. We were just talking about you. Or, well, Sayuri was talking about eating you. Anyway. Your brain attic is cluttered and impossible to find things in. And Mr. Sudato! I heard. You heard? Try the other way around, Mr. Sholmes. I lose the first round? I mean, at least he got the names right. They might have gone assigning it right, but he got the names correct. That's something. I have spies everywhere. In truth, I'd hoped to invite you both to my Baker Suites to my Baker Street suite the day we arrived in London. Oh my god, go. She'll be Juco posing. He kinda do. But some Scotland Yarders ambushed me at the railway station and whisked me away to a crime scene. It was an entirely trivial case, of course. I solved the matter in no more than 30 minutes. Okay. Ooh, Coco, how edible. So you apprehended Sasaki-san in that short amount of time? I'm afraid the pursuance of the new case has dulled my recollection of my past involvements a little. A little? It is a mistake to think that one's brain attic has elastic walls and can distend to any extent. I do my best to forget useless facts, lest they elbow out the useful ones. Oh, I got to go now? Okay, see you later, Lemon. Take care of yourself. I like saying go-go like Coco, but like baby voice. Go-go. Oh my god, Coco. How are you doing, Coco, anyway? Or Go-Go? How are you doing, Go-Go? Yes, those are my own words of inimitable wisdom, you know? From an adventure entitled A Study in Scarlet. Please, there's no need to quit yourself. I'm good, enjoying my new title. Your new title? Go-Go? I don't always remember my pearls of wisdom, but fortunately my associate pens them beautifully. As Go-Go. I was talking to my mom. I was like, at least I'm not dying. Mom said, hopefully not, because this is like, I don't know how many nosebleed would never get used to get them. If it was like in the winter, I'd say this is the cold air, but it's kind of weird when it's been summer in the middle of a million heat waves in a row. That is a bit odd. 5 minutes, don't worry. He means Iris, I suppose. Mr. Sholmes, we have some extremely important questions to ask you about the trivial case you just mentioned. Goodness, what an earnest expression. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to talk right now. My dear madam, I should only be too pleased. This murky room is an apt place to discuss the murky case. With my health, I'm thinking how it would surprise me. My diabetes makes me have countless nosebleeds. Ouch. Oh yes, London, sorry guys. Yes, they have pipes. It's London in like 1899. Just enjoy the stream like you want to level paladin. Oh, have fun. Oh, can I show you my lovely new armband? I don't need to do that. I can look at it. Mr. Naruhoda, please. Despite aspersions to the contrary, I am a professional. If I am to unleash my deductive powers on that trinket. Hi everyone. Bye everyone. Old London was even sadder than modern London. Oh yeah, by a long shot. And London hasn't changed at all. I must ask for a sum of £3 in cash. That's a lot. Oh, I don't need you to make any deductions about it. I was just wondering if you might know. My spies, Coco means I told him. Oh, I see. Mr. Naruhoda was a professional. I insist that if I am to offer my opinion on that trinket, I must ask for a sum of £3 in cash. I'll probably live just with health problems, but I could promise you. You probably should check it out though if you're getting repeat. Like, if you're getting repeat nosebleeds. Like, if it's one every once in a while, it's like, okay. But if you're getting them really often, that is a bit concerning. I
I believe Mr. Sholmes has his eye on an expensive copy of the complete works of Shakespeare. Yes, to stand on stage amid rapturous applause. It's long been a dream of mine, as you know. Coco, I'm gonna crawl inside your skin, says Sayori. I literally had no idea. Yeah, let's actually talk. Mr. Natsume's arrest. We know this to be the lodgings of a Japanese foreign student by the name of Sosuke Natsume. It's because of the heat, the nosebleeds, probably. Can heat also cause nosebleeds? I mean, I know cold weather causes it. Or can cause it. Can hot weather cause it too? Well, that being said, it hasn't been, like, as much as it's been, like, heat waves, Scotland hasn't really been getting them. Like, not to the same extent, anyway. It hasn't been, like, as hot. We've still been getting rain and stuff, so. At least that's recent. Ah. My throat keeps getting clogged up. It seems that you assisted in his arrest, Mr. Sholmes. For the stabbing of a young woman outside here on Briar Road. Natsume. Yes, I believe it was a name rather along those lines. Mr. Natsume denies it. Was it really justifiable to arrest him on so little? Yeah, Mom spoke to her boss, said to monitor me, but she isn't majorly concerned, and neither am I, to be honest, so it might just be a day. Okay, fair enough then. I think you mentioned did you mention your mom was a nurse? The cold hearts of the Scottish gives the heat waves at bay. Oh dear. Yeah, fair enough then if her boss isn't concerned. Sorry. You're back. Welcome back, Luna. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, Mr. Zato, but I have not the slightest idea what you mean. What? I can't believe he was looking Suzato-san squarely in the eye while feigning ignorance. I assure you, I'm not merely feigning ignorance. It appears as if the pair of you are under some misapprehension. Oh? How? I assure you, I have no recollection of accusing your stupid compatriot of the crime. That doesn't make sense. The good detective of Scotland Yard made the following request of me, and I quote verbatim. We need you to ascertain the identity and whereabouts of a man seen fleeing the crime scene. A man seen fleeing. I'm gonna leave now. I'm so sorry. You're okay. Take care of yourself, Lem. There were a number of books scattered on the pavement of the scene. From the book plates, I was quickly able to determine the bookshop from which they had been purchased. I'll speak with the proprietor. I was immediately led to this address. Elementary, wouldn't you say? I believe there's a receipt around here somewhere from the establishment in question. So you don't think Mr. Natsume is the culprit, then? That I could not tell you. But it was aggravating my faculties, hence why I returned here. I have 7%, my phone turns off at 5% for some reason. Oh, I used to have a phone that would do that. It was really annoying. It would turn off at 2%. However, this place is such a trove of fascinating books, I found myself quite lost in bibliophily. I also once had a phone that would change percentages randomly. Like, the battery was just so fucked, so it was literally like, I would stare at the percentage, and it would go from 70% to, like, 2%, shut down, turn on, it would be at 50%, it would jump up to 90%, and then it would be, like, 6%. Like, and this would be in, like, 5 minutes. It was a fucking nightmare. It was awful. I think I had to deal with that for, like, a week or two. It was really bad. And then, I think I like, showed my mom, and she was like, that's... yeah, that's not good. Bye, Lem. Bye, Crack. Crack isn't even up. Do not be deceived into believing that I am a man of leisure. No, no, no. Oh, dear. Charge your phone, Lemon. Indeed. Go to sleep. Bye-bye. Good night. No, tell me. Have you encountered the landlord of these lodgings? Yes, Mr. Garadeb, retired military man. Lord Zornoth says bye. It's the first time I've ever met a soldier from the Great British Institution that is the services. Yes, once I get dizzy and can't focus, but it only lasts until I drink water. In my defense, I'm drinking more water than normal, so I don't think it's dehydration. Well, I don't know. I guess maybe that could be a heat thing then, maybe. Or, That is weird. That's really weird. It stops? So like it stops when you drink water? It could still be dehydration, but then like it could just be like the periods of time of when you're drinking, maybe? I don't know. Cracky doesn't exist today. No, unfortunately not. Not at the moment anyway. Maybe it's lack of nabby, try putting a VOD up on the second monitor. It's the first time I've ever met a maid from the Great British Institution that is service. Okay, bye, seriously, my battery full on diet is sack right now. The dizziness on the nose base. Oh, okay. That's a bit different then. I'm very dehydration. I never drink water. You should probably drink water. And well, dizziness could still be the dehydration. Like it could be that you are just maybe it's the period of time between when you're drinking water. I don't know. What the fuck is my keyboard? I didn't think it was that funny. I've got a fever and the only prescription is more nabby. Nabby fever. I do apologize. As you may well be aware, many households in London employ a maid. Yes, I read as much in my Great Britain primer. Water tastes bad. Oh, like water tastes good here, but that could be an area thing. I guess down south the water is worse, isn't it? Like, we Scots do like to harp on the fact that you guys' water kind of sucks down in England compared to Scottish water. But, maybe you need like a water filter or something. And so conversely, whether or not a household employs a maid, it's come to betoken the social standing of those dwelling therein. We know how to take care of our people, why don't you? Betoken their social standing? Sorry? I'm concerned about the nosebleeds, but the only lasts for seconds at best. It's not dripping or anything. It's just she blows her nose and there's some bits of blood. Oh, okay, that's not as concerning then. I live in the UK and it sucks. Yeah. Well, Scottish water's good. Like, all water tastes bad. I disagree. The water up here tastes great. There's so much rock around here, the water comes out white. Oh, do you have like chalk around where you are? Chalk will do that. Oh, my errands decide to return when Nav is online. Put simply, my dear fellow, those who employ at least a single maid are considered middle class. Those who do not are beneath that. Apparently there's a storm soon. That wouldn't shock me. In the upper echelons of society, of course, households employ enough staff to constitute a large family. Goodness, how extraordinary! As you can appreciate, for those in the precarious boundary between the middle and lower classes, being able to afford just one maid is of the first importance. I had no idea. And it is for precisely that reason that I find great stimulation in the situation upstairs. Specifically in retired army veteran, Mr. John Gardeb. Oh? Affable as he is, the fellow is hiding something. Whether or not it imposes on the circumstances of this case, I'm as yet unable to ascertain. I'm thoroughly lost on what he means to say. No, dizziness hits shortly afterwards. She lays down and drinks a bit of flavored water. It passes, but once she stands, struggles to walk, etc. without feeling flat. Scares me. In that case, maybe it's a...
I mean, like, that happens to me when I'm having a, fainting episode, sometimes. It doesn't happen very often to me, mind you. But it could be that. And heat and dehydration can trigger that. The dingy room. This room is thoroughly suffocating for the soul, my dear fellow. I went for a second because my mother was yelling at me for the same tiny thing she's been yelling about for days. Oof. Hope you're okay. I assure you, any man whose lot is to dwell in a place such as this will stab somebody sooner or later. Yeah, can you do me a favor and tell me when 43 minutes pass because I'm low-key sleepy and can't focus? Okay, so 11. I mean, that's when we'll go on break, so when you see me going on break, that'll be your cue. You're focusing so much on science, so my math is getting worse. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, if you're getting sleepy while studying, that might be your cue that you need to stop studying. And take a break. I love attorney because most of the men are fine. I don't know about that.
Mr. Natsume stabbed no one.
But sooner or later, as I said. To be fair. He's not wrong. It's a cool game, gotta be honest.
I don't believe that's the issue here.
The main character men are fine. No information nabs, I know it's wrong. Rihanna has been neglecting her vitamins and medications. Could that be the cause? Maybe. I wouldn't know. It would depend what vitamins and medications. Get more tired fitting study breaks? Or during study breaks? Yeah, that's probably because you need to rest. About this dark little room, Mr. Sholmes. Why is there no longer a window? Do you have any idea? No window. Well, I mean, I can clearly see that there is a window of sorts. It's being completely blocked with bricks. Said most, don't worry, Debbie, I hate something from Mooney over there. Ah, I see. The answer to that question is quite simple. Window tax. Window tax? What is that?
Surely not a tax on windows.
Precisely that.
Oh my goodness.
Until relatively recently, a tax was levied on households in this country by the number of their windows. Rest and renavigation. Those of lesser means, having inherited a sizable and costly family home, perhaps rapidly closed windows up. While the rich open windows here, there, and everywhere. Oh hey, historical exposition. Yeah. In an effort to cover favor with those in power by furnishing them with large sums of tax money.
How awful and unjust. Forcing people to live in rooms devoid of light?
Doesn't look like old men to me.
Indeed, disease was rife as a result.
Immune system iron, I forgot the other one. The Manos, stop UTIs, and hay fever nasal spray. Iron supplements would do it if you're not taking those, as you should. That would do it. I don't know about immune system. At least Sholmes isn't old. I think he's pretty young. Isn't he? He's supposed to be reasonably. He's 34, he's not that old. We have gray hair. Excuse me, that's dirty blonde, thank you. Know your hair colors. Excuse you. That is clearly dirty blonde. So, some 40 years ago, or thereabouts, the window tax was abolished. But its legacy remains, as you can see. In squalid lodgings such as these, for example. I suppose Mr. Nasway's stipend for living here in London isn't very generous, perhaps. That's great. It's very clearly a dirty blonde. Just realized he's Unarikami for Persona 4. And also medication is so hard to have one every day. It's like 90 plus days and I'm forgetful. I actually had to switch my medication because of that. because I kept forgetting to take it on time, and I'd forget until like the next day. Also, Cello's really mad right now. See, he's mad that you guys are getting his hair color mixed up too. Listen to him. Listen to him. He's so mad. He's so offended. It would appear so, and I've done a little digging, and discovered that these lodgings were offered at an extraordinarily low price. Because the room's so awful, I should think. Apparently Mr. Nasumi only moved in here about 1 week ago. Now he's mad at you. Oh, it looks great to me. It's not! Yes, that's correct. However, you mad because he had a nightmare from me leaving chat? He's dirty blonde, not him. What, Cello? Cello's actually very blue and yellow. And white. He does have a bit of gray, though. His, I forgot what the term is. There's like a specific term for inbirds. He has like a gray patch with like black stripes. He's a very interestingly colored bird, actually. Cause like, his base colors are blue and white. It's like, the funny thing with, budgies is that, generally speaking, the base genetics are either yellow and green, or blue and white. Blue and white being, like, a mutation color. You can't really have both. Comma. Cello has a yellow head mutation. So he has a blue and white color base. But then, like, he's yellow. Or rather, he's actually... I think it's that actually he's yellow, but the color base below his neck mutates to white. So then his lower body appears blue for the most part, with like white patches. But then his head is yellow. It's very odd. It's not very common. Well, it's not like rare, I don't think. But it's very interesting. I don't believe the low rent is explained by the shabby nature of the accommodation. Lots of colors. He has a lot of colors. He's got like 5 colors in him. Most budgies have 2. You see a picture of him one of these days? I think I've showed him on stream before. Not like a live video. I've shown like a photo of him before. Let me see if I have one actively, actually. I don't know if I do have one actively. I can like grab one during the break if I don't know. Let me see. Do I have any cello pictures on my PC? Not actively. Oh, wait. No, I do. Never mind. Oop. Sorry. There we go. And let me get him up here too. Still the whole color wheel. Well, approximately half of it. Image 4. There we go. Oh god. Before showing this, I have to manually adjust it. Blech. This is like, that's not a very recent picture, I don't think. Might have been like last year or something. This is not his current. I'll just put him here. He's perfect. Oh, it's pied. That's what the color pattern is. The gray and black stripes that he has, that's called a pied pattern. He looks greedy. That's what Cello looks like. That's who you hear chirping. If I remember correctly, we have Chilly Willy Mister, I have a big blue belly. There's a, like, he's
technically blue and white, but has a yellow head mutation, which also makes some of the white look more yellow. He's so cute. Thank you. I'm sure he appreciates that. I'll put him here. show him in the corner a little bit, so he's kind of out of the way. You guys can stare upon his beauty. I picked him because he looked like the sky, and that's why his name is the word for sky in Italian. Oh? Gotta take him from your nap. No, I can't even get him out his cage myself. He's cage bound, unfortunately, because he had a bit of a traumatic experience out the cage once, and it's very difficult for me to convince him. I wonder what he eats. What, cello? Cello eats pellets. I feed him pellets. I've tried to feed him fresh vegetables. He's also very, very picky. Most birds are incredibly picky, but he is so fucking picky. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I cannot for the life of me convince him for more than maybe a week to try something. I had him on lettuce for a little while. I was able to convince him, like, lettuce and, I think briefly, I had him on spinach a little bit. I don't know, actually. It was a while ago now. But then he stopped eating the fucking lettuce after, like, a week. And I was like, God damn it, I finally found something. And so now he doesn't really eat anything fresh because I cannot for the life of me convince him. I can't convince him. It's like, even if he likes it initially, he'll just get sick of it within a week. I was like, dude! Are you kidding me? Sounds like a little monster. I mean, he's not. He's just very stubborn. But I do remember one instance where, the pellets I feed him, they're supposed to be pretty much nutritionally full. They're supposed to have pretty much everything. Comma, because they're in pellet form, he can get a bit more dehydrated, which is why they want you to feed them fresh veggies, but I can't convince him. I cannot for the life of me convince him. I've tried fucking everything. And he gets scared of the food, and I was like, really? But I remember once, the pellets, when I got him more pellets, they briefly changed that pellet shape to a different shape, and he fucking refused to eat it for several days until he realized that there wasn't an alternate option. I was like, dude, I cannot for the life of me, like, I literally do not have an option. You have to eat these, because, like, they're just like this now. They changed it back after that month, and I wonder if they got a bunch of complaints from parrot owners or bird owners in general. They're like, hey, my bird won't eat the food because you changed the shape. Please change it back. That's how bad parrots can be about food. They're so incredibly picky, like, across the board. But Chella's just, like, particularly bad about it. Is he acoustic? Yes. My rats are gluttons. That will consume anything placed within their reach. My horse refuses to eat anything not grass or oat shaped. Yay, she ate a sugar cookie once. And there's the old nag named Nada horse. Yeah, it's Chella, but Lily and Chella's cage. I don't think there's a lot of room for that. So, that is of little relevance here. A matter not worthy of further attention. Are you sure? I'm curious now. Well, I believe I've told you all I can now. Thank you, Mr. Sholmes. Ah, yes, Mr. Naruhodo. Was it not your intention to become a practitioner of law? You remember that, did you? Will you perhaps be offering your services in this very matter, I wonder? The occupant of this room, Mr. Natsume, was it? He was granted a pest shell like a movie villain. He would hate that. He would actually bite you. I'm not even joking. He gets so nippy. You don't get- I don't
handle him very often because I don't want to stress him out. It's like, that's not gonna help me if I try too hard to stress him out. I'd like to get him out more though, if I can. I bind his tongue in terrible speech, terrible wolf, I invoke the orange. Question mark? I'm not sure. Not sure. On what grounds? It's only a few foods I will willingly eat, and if it tastes weird even once, I'll never eat it again. That's not great. Well, I actually defended someone in court here only yesterday. How long have you had him? Nearly 6 years? We'll be coming up on 6 years. I got him in late 2020. September 2020. Actually. So he's getting up there. Well, I actually defended someone in court here only yesterday. Really? Well then, I congratulate you, so on an ambition realized. And so promptly, too. Nabby, help my friend won't stop using polybuzz for murder reasons? I don't know what polybuzz is. What the fuck is that? Is it like an AI thing, or what? Fussy baby burp, yeah. Just show me one of their coats. Oh. Or chats. Oh, is it one of those, like, AI chatbot things? Oh, I hate those things. Well, I congratulate you, so on an ambition realized. And so promptly, too. The thing is, it's really made me question things. Am I right to believe in my clients? To trust in their innocence? Yes, trust. Mr. Sholmes. Mr. Nesme didn't do it, did he? My dear fellow, I haven't the first idea. Oh, but... I thought that's why you were here. Didn't you come back to investigate? I like it when Lily lies to me. It's an AI app, like character AI, but it's like a dirty chatbot site. I see. You have no choice to talk to your friend in place of the chatbot and be the yes man. Ah, yes, was indeed my initial intention. I had pasta bolognese for dinner today. That's one of the few foods I like, so yay. That's good. I'm scared, okay? I don't know how to spell it. It's a big word. You got decently close. Close enough that it's recognizable. This, bolo, like bolo. You kind of sound that out, to be honest. Bolo, and then the G, and then it's just nays. Like, Naise, I think? Is that how you spell it? I think it is. I haven't spelt it in a while. Oh yes, so it's indeed my initial intention. But there are simply too many fascinating books here. I can possibly ignore them. Oh, I see. Nevertheless, there are two facts I can state quite unequivocally. The man who fled the scene of the crime 2 days ago was the Japanese occupant of this room, and there are witnesses who swear to having seen the same man commit the crime. That is all I can say. Bolognese. That's not right either. No, there is a G and an N in there. That's for sure. Hum 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 hum. This is all I can say. Ah, and one more thing. Oh? What is it, Mr. Sholmes? Tell us! I cannot say with any certainty whether or not it is of relevance to this case, but I am quite sure that a retired army man who owns this property is hiding something. Mr. Gardabas? Mr. Sholmes said as much before, actually, didn't he? What's nice about it, most people judge me for how I spell things, which takes me like 10 tries to spell simple words. I mean, I know enough people who struggle with spelling. I'm not gonna get, like, annoying about it. Because then I'd spend, like, most of my day correcting people's spelling, and that's The most I'm gonna do that is with names. Like, aside from that, like, I don't care. It's not my problem, so. Anyway, at present there is really other place on my mind in relation to this case.
Mr. Naruhodo, as yet our investigations have uncovered nothing that could help establish Mr. Natsume's innocence.
No, you're right.
Perhaps this time we probe a little deeper into Mr. Garadev's secret.
Just remember, I cannot be sure whether the landlord's secret will prove to be of relevance or not. But I wish you every success, of course, Mr. Naruhodo. They came up to me with their big, annoying blue eyes and asked for spaghetti soup, spaghetti and sauce out of 10. She sounds so cute. Help me to still be mad at her. Might be hard. People call me a baby or a little kid when I spell words wrong. That's... You gotta get the names right, otherwise the names will get mad. That's sort of like, it's just... In an age where some people just dramatically spell names wrong on purpose for, like, their kid, it does become a bit important, you know? Weren't you friends with an eldritch being with dyslexia too? Well, Coco doesn't think he has dyslexia, but I'm pretty sure.
A busy man indeed. He's gone back to his book in the corner of the room.
Mind you, Coco is not quite as bad. There's like a few things I notice he repeatedly misspells, even when he knows otherwise. But I do know people who spell kind of badly. I'm like, you know, whatever. As long as it's legible enough. Like, it's not like you're writing a business email to me, right? You know, it's one thing if it's like a big important email or something. But like, if you're just talking to me casually, I don't care. I don't care. Who's Coco? The friend who was in here earlier on Twitch. Back to Mr. Caradaps. Try to spell words right, but I normally have to autocorrect it a few times. She says she wants it for a lunch tomorrow because it seems it's good against her favorite food that we share, so yeah, but no, I'm mad at her. No, you better again. Damn, it was a detective chap. I forget his name. Still out of work down there? No.
Mr. Harlock Sholmes?
Ah, yes, rings a vague bell. All that detective business isn't really my thing, I'm afraid. Well, Mr. Sholmes is in his element down there. Name somewhere, it's not fair. Jolly good show. A cup of tea if you please, Joe. Now, why don't you tell me what— Ah!
For the umpteenth time, would you watch what you're bloody well doing? I shall be serving dinner shortly, sir.
Yes, of course. Quite for the rid of me, but I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to take a leave if you'd be so kind. I know I said until midnight, but I have to leave now. Okay. You're going to France. Oh. Have fun in France. Wow.
Oh, yes, of course. We are deeply grateful for all your assistance.
So you said spell names right, I spelled the word names wrong. No. Don't get much time to talk with young foreigners like yourselves. It's been a pleasure. Best of luck with all that. Perhaps you can see yourselves out.
According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garadev is hiding something. Since no other avenues of investigation seem open to us at the moment, perhaps we should do some digging.
I must be sure we get to the ferry port by 11:30. Fair enough then. Take it ferry. I guess that makes sense actually. Alright, Nabby, love you. Good night, Leo. I hope traveling goes well. Safe travels. Well, we're not getting anything out of you. I guess we just leave. Or do we? I guess we don't leave.
No, what's he doing over there? Mr. Sholmes?
I was just shocked she didn't take her meds. Her excuse was, I thought I could live without them. Nope. Aha! We meet again, my dear fellows! Good gracious, when are you sneaking here? I look short, sir. I do service.
Whatever will you do by the window?
I'm given to watching the evening sky as the sun sets, madam. Yes, sadly, cheerful as the room downstairs undoubtedly is. Next an aperture for such an observation. I only wake up at like 10 since I'm very sleepy lately. I woke up at 2:30 p.m. today. One that tells horrible dad jokes is here. Hello, Pure Vessel. How are you doing today? So I took the liberty of borrowing a small corner of the space by the window up here. Well, keeping an eye on one's windows at dusk is the prudent thing to do in London, I'm gathering. And one other thing, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, me? I thought perhaps you might be in need of a certain great detective's great mind. Wait, he's not talking about... Is he? I didn't expect to be going through that again so soon. This part is now as if I didn't figure this out, she could so easily go south health-wise. I would have no way to know why. Yeah, not great. Do you mean Mr. Sholmes? Today's my birthday and only my family and some dudes I fight online, a friend of mine congratulate? Well, happy birthday. Voiceovers are so entertaining. I'm glad you think so. There's a mighty secret in this modest room. My eyes see even the most trivial of trifles. I take it you're prepared, Mr. Naruhodo. I think so. There's just time enough for one of my greatly admired great deductions. Let us conclude the matter before dark. I normally wake up before the sun is fully up and go back to sleep without checking the clock. I usually go to bed when the sun comes up. I'm gonna move these out of the way. Mr. Karadev, though it would seem you are a military man of considerably distinguished service, your standing as landlord is most certainly not what one might call first-rate. I will be back soon, Lily's asking for cuddles, but I don't want to. Hmm? I'm afraid, sir, that it's all too clear to me. There are two conclusions I've been able to draw by careful observation of your living arrangements. I go to the park at 6 AM to do push-ups and that every morning. Wow, that's dedicated. I couldn't. Now my screen time is increasing, but so is my study. I have nothing to do besides plus on my phone. Any advice? Find a new hobby, probably. You know, even if it's just like going out on walks or something. I don't know, I'm pretty bad for screen time because all of my hobbies involve screens, but that's all I got, really. I beg your pardon. The first is that even as we speak, you are concealing the presence of a ferocious beast in your care. Eh? And the second is that as a result of the beast's violent rampage, you have lost something very dear to you.
Mr. Naruhodo, look! The man's broken out in a cold sweat.
Unbelievably, it seems Mr. Sholmes' conclusions are both spot on. How could you possibly... I used to go to bed at like 7 AM or 5 AM minimum, but now my body just aches and my eyes can't handle it. Fair. How could I possibly know, you mean to inquire? Yes, it couldn't be simpler, sir. We're in the dense jungle of logic and reasoning. I am the king of beasts. Ah. And I know only too well that wild beasts are not easily tamed. So, shall we begin? Once again, Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. The game is afoot. Topic 1. Nature of the beast. It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see. that a fearsome beast has been on a rampage of late within these four walls. Yes, it is quite a lot of damage, huh? Thus are we faced with the question, what form might this beast take? Ah, for a man with military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Your furtive glance, Mr. Garrett, leads us directly to the answer. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that lion statue. Huh? Yes, so an army man, you appear unimposing at best. The fact that has fueled your admiration for the mighty lion, the king of beasts. What is this piffle, I ask you? In the end, your admiration became so great, in fact, that you had a living, breathing specimen shipped from India, which you tried to keep in this very house. Are there Indian? I don't think there are Indian lions. There's Indian tigers. I don't think there's Indian lions. Not typically, anyway. Nailed her. Felt bad since it'll be me nail her again. I thought I'd give it. She said she's sorry and clung to me. Though I have vanilla ice cream right now, so I don't feel tired. Numb. Very good. I really want ice cream again. Yet living with such a wild beast proved more difficult than you would imagine. The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence. Well, yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Madam. Sherlock Holmes. This sounds like Dr. House of the random ass accusations. Where, well, Sherlock Holmes. He makes the right conclusion, just the wrong way of getting there. But me? I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it is plain to me with one glance in your direction. It is? Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue to the beast's current whereabouts. For protruding from it is a handbill advertising a circus show. Ah! Yes, you sought to dispose of this terrifying lion, Mr. Garrett. At Batty's circus. Hey, Batty! She's not alive yet. She hasn't been born yet. Or at least not the Batty that we would be familiar with. A traveling show currently sojourning in the nearby park. I've observed the tents. My ice cream kind of tastes fluffy on the outside. Is that good? What do you mean by taste fluffy on the outside? You sold the savage lion, so to the circus troupe. I most certainly did not. I believe I've made my point. The fearsome beast which Madame Monk in this room was an Indian lion. Who's Batty? Batty is one of the characters from another case in Ace Attorney as a series. I think it's in Dual Destinies? I want to say it's Dual Destinies, but it might be Spirit of Justice. I'm not sure. Off the top of my head. But, she performs a circus act with Trucy. And also has a twin. When a simple visit to the circus now will reveal the lion prancing jubilantly through a ring of fire. A rampaging Asiatic lion. Aftermath. I don't feel fluffy, I'm just bad at words. I meant it's like marshmallow fluff on the outside. Oh, that's good then. That's fine. I was like, is it like normal ice cream fluffiness or is it like bad? Bad fluffy. Now, Mr. Garrett. It is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, in that polite pose, the distress this loss caused you is veritably tangible. Yeah. That was more for a second. I mean, to be honest, like, if something has mold that is unnoticeable enough to actually eat it, you tend not to notice until later, in personal experience. I have on one occasion eating something that might have been slightly moldy, where I was like, I didn't notice it until I was looking at other pieces. I was like, oh shit. Okay, well, that's not great. Where it was like, it was a cake, a slice of cake, and I didn't notice until I looked at the other piece, and I was like, fuck, I didn't notice. Because it was like, it was before it became visible. Really? It was like, so it was like a teeny tiny speck on one other slice. I was like, fuck, wait, was that moldy? Shit. Hi, hello, hello. Hi, Sixer. Mind you, I do have a friend who has eaten mold on at least 3 separate occasions. It might have been 4. Which is like, I feel like it happens to most people like once in their life, right? And then you're like, oh fuck, let's not have a repeat of that. I found a very fluffy greenish gray tortilla today though, and it was kinda yellow. Ew. Yeah, that sounds incorrect. Yeah, I don't think that tortilla is any good. Unless it was dyed, but then it shouldn't be fluffy still. Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by that supporting arm. Amid fits of tears, you let your beloved beast go. The strain of losing something so dear to you was clearly visible in your visage. Nonsense, man. I simply... But what? We must now ask ourselves, is the true cause of this pain? And we know you only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. Milk gets a lot. Yeah, milk does get a lot of people. It's very easy to accidentally drink milk that's only slightly expired, where it hasn't like actually curdled yet. If you don't notice the smell, because it can be quite subtle. I think that happens. It's happened to me a few times where I've poured milk into tea because I couldn't, like, it didn't smell off yet and it hadn't curdled. But when it hit the heat of the tea, then it like had like specks. I've had that happen several times where it was like, okay, well, I didn't know that milk was off because that wasn't anywhere near its date. Okay, great. That's happened to me a few times. I haven't usually drank it unless I can get like the specks out. So if I get the specks out, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, it doesn't taste off otherwise. But yeah, milk spoils really easily. Someone at Lily see me drink out of date milkshake. It tastes like cow shit. Ew. But yeah, milk is easy to get tricked by if it hasn't curdled. If it hasn't curdled yet, and it doesn't smell obviously off. I think eggs get people a lot too. Because they're really difficult to notice until you like crack it. Yes, so it's this pile of bills that's given rise to the pain you suffer. Every envelope contains a demand for payment. For cartons of meat, potatoes, wheat, and tea. Indeed, feeling your beloved has had a devastating impact on the financial circumstances of your household. And so you had no choice but to let her go. Yes, well, let's go milkshake. It says shake and udder. What the fuck does that mean? Do they shake the cow? Well, I don't think they can really shake the cow. Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack. Moo. Unimaginable. The aftermath of which can be clearly seen by observing the carpet over there. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken. Oh dearie me. What could have caused such a destructive outburst? Once my brother cracked an egg, and it had a rotten dead chicken side and none of the eggs for days. Oh, that happens. Well, usually it doesn't get that far though. But I guess if it was out for longer, I guess it could have. It would have had to sneak in. It's like most of the time when you have like a fertilized egg that sneaks in, you don't usually know, and it doesn't. It's usually like so early in development that it doesn't matter. I mean, unless it's like balut, in which case, yeah. Ah. This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eyes settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dark state of the carpet, we need to only look at the Tower of Cakes. Ah! There is no creature more dangerous on this earth than a beast with an unsatiated appetite. Was it or was it not said by... was it or was it not once said by a certain nobleman, if they have no bread, let them eat the cake? Food is at the heart of all tragedy, in fact. Whatever do you mean? Having tired of the taste of cake, the beast began to stalk his next prey. I'm sure I need not spell out the nature of this final act of destruction carried out by the beast. There's only one logical conclusion. Worked into a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate the carpet. The teeth marks in the carpet are a perfect match for those of a lion I once saw in India. I know there was this sticky clear stuff with veins inside of it and everything. I mean, yeah. That would come with it. It's amniotic fluid and well, yeah, the veins. Thus concludes Sherlock Holmes' great deduction of this beastly puzzle. Ah! What is the matter with you, Joan? You're pouring scalding tea all over me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Garrideb. I'm afraid I didn't notice.
My deductions can be startlingly sharp. Sense to reason that your cup runneth over. Indeed, my revelations can make people spill tears at times, too.
Oh!
Mr. Shaw, sorry to butt in again, but could I make an observation? Why, certainly, Mr. Narrowheader. What is it, again? Well, your deductions right now. Do you really think a lion could have fit inside a room of this size? It was kind of cool. I wish you tried cooking it anyway. Well, if it was raw, it wouldn't be any good, but... I mean, if it was fresh, then you could have blue. It's good night, Nabby. We miss you. Love you. Good night, Lily. Indeed, this is the only explanation for the facts. The terrifying truth all too often lies beyond the realms of common sense. But wouldn't it be an idea to consider what lies inside the realms of common sense as well?
But if an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely Mr. Garrideb and his maid would have been hurt, or worse.
No, that's where you're stuck. No doubt the former military man held his own against the beast using that large cannon. I thought you said that they sold the lion to the circus.
And what about the food? Meat and potatoes are one thing. But I don't believe I've ever heard of a lion that drinks tea.
Ah, my dear Miss Sazato, occurs to me with some regularity. Irrespective of race and breeding, whenever anyone lands on Great British soil, they are infused with a highly appropriate taste for afternoon tea.
Oh, what a glorious notion.
A very British lion, yeah.
Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, it's your turn to shine again.
With that, we're going to take a break. Because it's 11 p.m. Just got jump scared by one of my biggest phobias. Oh dear. But yeah, we're gonna take a short break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. So use this time to stretch, get some water, go to the bathroom, whatever you gotta do to take care of yourself. Self-care is very, very important. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes, okay? See you in a bit. Okay, we're back. Sorry if that was a bit longer than intended. Oop. It wasn't that long. It was like 5 minutes. Also, hi Sonic. Thanks for being there for emotional support nap. I'm sick for something 8 and it sucks because I also had a 5-hour car drive. Oof. Like the one thing keeping me sane. I'm glad my presence is helping at the very least. That sucks though. Fuck. Hope you feel better soon.
Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, it's your time to shine again.
I had a feeling that was coming.
A slight massage, that's all Mr. Sholmes' deductions need.
You can do it.
Excellent. I've been waiting for my trustworthy partner in deductions. Step forward, Miss Naruhodo.
We don't even know yet whether or not this is going to help with Mr. Natsume's case. Still, uncovering the truth is always worthwhile, whatever the motivation. At least, that's what I want to believe.
Let us start again.
From the beginning. My phobias mouse are all over the house. Oof. Yeah, you're gonna like... It sucks, 'cause, like, you want to open your windows because it's too warm outside, but then when you open your windows, all the fucking moths get in. You just can't win.
I've heard that Sholmes' logic and reasoning spectacular.
Here we go again. Course correction. Hold on, Mr. Sholmes.
Nature of the beast, a rampaging Asiatic lion. It certainly should take a great detective to see that a fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these 4 walls. Thus we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take? For a man with a military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid.
I can win with a fan. Well, a fan just kind of blows hot air around the room, but if you're right next to it, it works.
Your furtive glance, Mr. Garrett, leads us directly to the answer. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that lion statue.
I really didn't see the lion thing coming.
No, but if you observe Mr. Garrett's reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did indeed run amok here in this room. Yes, something with a very fierce nature. Why couldn't it be a lion transported from India?
So what was it then?
We must follow Mr. Garrett's gaze. It'll lead us to the true answer.
Probably that. What's this photograph?
It appears to be from Mr. Garrett's wedding. He looks very happy, doesn't he?
He does, but you can't make out his bride.
No, how unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass directly over the woman's face.
I wonder what happened.
Probably best not to delve too deeply there.
Newlywed bride.
The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that newlywed bride.
Precisely, Mr. Naruhodo. No other explanation could possibly fit. Says you. I did overuse my power once though, because I heard if you mix soap with warm water in a spray bottle, you can hit moths with it, and you dropped that in a matter of seconds. It was kind of exciting. Oh dear. Well, yeah, bugs don't really tend to do well with soapy water. I don't know how much it would affect moths, so that wouldn't help them. But I know you can use like fairy liquid and water. It doesn't even have to be warm water, just any water. And kill like smaller insects like aphids with that. And you can do like traps, homemade fly traps with it. Had to do quite a few of those. They usually need like apple cider vinegar or something.
Yes, this friend print pictures your wife, Mr. Garrett. And while we lament the fact that her face is obscured, we can still make out her mighty arms and the considerable horsepower they must contain.
Oh, indeed, surely a woman with such powerful constitution would be honored to be described as a beast. I don't think they would. Honored might be stretching a point. Too late. The fact remains that the beast is so clearly savaged this room. Was your wife, Mr. Garrideb? Gah! The two traces of wild and rampage are still very much in evidence. Well, as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature disappear to? Madam. Me? I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it's plain to me with one glance in your direction. It is? I tried it, and it's because it makes her wings sweat and makes themselves too heavy to hold her own weight and die. The dress pocket gives us a- yeah. The dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. The poor, fragile, defenseless woman is beside herself. Well, I don't know about fragile. Oh, dear. Anyway, Mr. Schultz is quite right. There's no sign of Mrs. Garrideb anywhere. It seems there may be a clue as to her whereabouts. But this maid is trying to hide. I wonder where Mr. Garrideb's wife could be. Maybe. She herself. No? I'm not even sure if I should voice this. It's impossible to believe it could be true, yet for some reason, the thought came into my mind. The serving maid is in fact a mighty goddess of destruction. What precisely was your intention with that, Mr. Naruhodo? Just following the natural progression of deduction. Sometimes the truth hurts. Well, the truth is, you do not have a turn for observation or deduction. Did that hurt? Yes. A lot. We've already established who it was that caused all the damage in this room. Yes, Mr. Garrideb's wife. It's just a question of finding out where she is now. For some reason I feel as though she's very nearby. Just need to find the evidence to prove it. Oh wow, you can see even more. Hum. Wait, come here. Can I look? There certainly does appear to be a circus handbill poking out from her pocket. Batty's Circus, currently performing shows in a park not far from here. You don't think? Surely Mr. Garrideb didn't sell his wife to the circus. Mr. Naruhodo, how can you even think such a thing? I was only joking. Besides, I would have gone with— do you think he fed her to his pet lion? That's somehow worse. Two tightly shut eyes to avoid even the chance of a goodway glance. Pursed lips to prevent any secrets from slipping out. Rounder cheeks to deflect any abuse that might be hurled her way. Yes, this is an unnervingly powerful woman, Mr. Zato. It's your turn to phrase this unnerving, Mr. Naruhodo. Teapot. What a charming little teapot. It's in pristine condition. Joan's been pouring some deliciously fragrant tea from it for Mr. Garrideb, hasn't she? Well, not so much for Mr. Garrideb as on Mr. Garrideb, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't dream of drawing attention to it. What's this reveal? Hum. Whee. I mean, I know the answers, don't know where the— I don't remember where the thing that proves it is. Oh, there we go. There it is. Wedding ring. She's wearing a very large ring, look. Oh yes, a sunflower design with some rather nice embellishments.
And it's on the ring finger of her left hand, which means it's surely a wedding ring.
Looks like it's on there for life, too. I can't imagine it would slide off a finger that size.
That's something to think, Mr. Naruhodo, not to say. Do you know, Mr. Garrett's wife in the photograph on a ring very much like this one. It was the large sunflower design as well. You know, is it dangerous to leave a laptop on all night, uncharged but charged stops when 100%, has decent ventilation? Depends. If it's on like a fabric surface, then no. If it's on like a table, it's probably fine. Really? You have a great memory for these things. A large sunflower wedding ring. It's quite a coincidence that they have the same ring, isn't it? I mean, I've left my laptop on, but it was on my desk, so.
Take that!
There we go. Nice proof. Your wedding ring gives us a handsome clue to the beast's current whereabouts. Why not fabric? Because fabric is more likely to fuck up the ventilation. It kind of chokes it. And it's also very flammable, usually. Whereas, like, a solid desk is probably not going to, because it's just going to distribute the heat across the desk. Something like that. Ah! Indeed it does! The flowery band gleaming on your finger gives you away. So like you left it on carpet. Okay, it's not great on carpet. You're back? Welcome back, Luna. Force is identical to the one shown on the hand of Mr. Garrett's bride in this photographic print. In other words, you are no ordinary household maid. No. You are Mr. Garrett's lucky bride. You are Mrs. Garrett herself. I learned what arrows meant, and they existed when one of my favorite YouTubers made a coming out video. What if it doesn't heat up at all and I do regular checks? Well, if it doesn't heat up very much, it's probably fine. I assume it'll get hot if overcharged. Probably, yeah. So that's all I'll worry about. Oh my! What? Keep yawning. Well, jolly fine detecting, sir. As you rightly surmise, this is the wife, yes? My Joan. Well, let herself go, you might say, but she was a bally corker back. Ah! That was kind of deserved. It would appear that you don't live in the most comfortable of circumstances. Meow. After all, you are a tried army man, yes, you are in the business of renting out rooms. I would assume, therefore, you have insufficient means to employ a maid. Would that be correct? It's not right, I tell you. I was second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment, and a man has his pride, don't you know? My God, it's the sort of thing when a chap can't even afford to have a single maid in his employ. Yes, here in London, one is rather judged. A household cannot be considered worthy of society if it employs no staff at all. No, in my considered opinion, such concerns about appearances are a folly. You mean Mr. Garrett has his wife work as his maid? Precisely. Am I right, Mr. Garrett? Only in company, obviously. But listen here. This must remain a secret. Tip-top secret, please. The raging wife of Mr. Garrett. Stop that one. Now, Mr. Garrett. It is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, and that blithe person, the distress this loss has caused you is veritably tangible.
Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders. The pain you feel being revealed by that supporting arm. Mr. Sholmes is quite something. He's still calling Mr. Garrideb's wife a beast. Yes, as a woman that feels rather uncomfortable. But Mrs. Garrideb is standing beside her husband as we speak. In other words, he hasn't lost his beloved at all, has he? Oh, how true! So perhaps that supporting arm that seems to be propping up his head has some other significance then. According to Mr. Scholes, Mr. Garrideb's pain is tangible though. What could that pose of his really signify?
Probably the slapped cheek.
Take that!
A very clear palm-shaped bruise on his face.
Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders. The pain you feel being revealed by that slapped cheek.
Jesus Christ, man. And of course, the delivery of that impressive mark on your cheek that refuses to fade. Was you, Madame Joan Garrideb?
Well, yes.
I've been desperate to hide the slap mark on your cheek, sir. Ah! Out of the blazes! How did you work that out, man? Nothing escapes the notice of one trained in the art of observation, my dear fellow. Yeah, it sounds more like he's screeching when he meows to announce his presence and doesn't stop until he gets physical touch or a meow back just as loud. Oh, hold on. I just realized something. Give me a sec. There we go. Sorted. That's why you haven't looked directly at us even once. To keep your other side from view. Well, Now, let us proceed to the next conundrum. Why were you subjected to such a violent slap? In other words, we must ask ourselves what caused Madame Garrideb to fly into a rage. And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. Yes, this is part of the bills that's given rise to the pain you suffer. Didn't Mr. Sholmes say that the bills were all for lion fodder? Yes, but now we've established that the lion never existed. Which can only mean that the thing responsible for gobbling up all that food was Mr. Garrideb's wife. Mr. Naruhodo, she's a person, not a thing! Yes, well... she's also a person who gave her husband a mighty slap around the face. It was so hard that it left a perfect hand mark, in fact. Yes, why would a woman want to hit her husband with such force, I wonder? I'd love to know the answer to that question. Ah, someone must be reading this book at the moment. There's a bookmark here, look! Mr. Garrideb is clearly an avid reader. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this is a bookmark. Oh no, so it isn't. It's a note written in a woman's hand. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. And look next to the signature here. Lip marks made with lipstick. Father thinks Susato actually ate the food because she's getting so defensive about it. I think it's probably more so that she's a woman living in before 1900s Britain currently, was also living in late 1800s Japan. We see her experiencing misogyny, and she's hearing some rather uncouth remarks coming out of Naruhodo's mouth towards a woman. I think she's just getting defensive because it's like, what's the term? being a girl's girl, I guess. Like, any ideas, Suzette-san?
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
This bookmark is actually a left note then.
Take that!
Yeah, I keep yawning. I don't know why.
Yes, it's this love note that's given rise to the pain you suffer.
Japanese dude was very rude, don't gonna lie, especially about the ring. Yeah, exactly. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. Passionate indeed. Perhaps the sender of this note is such a Miss Mary is to find the ointment here. She's so mad. She's so mad. Whenever someone says girl's girl, I think I just think of lesbians. Oh god. Yeah! But I don't know the Bali woman. You don't know her. I know it wasn't written to me. It's just in the book. I don't know how it got there. It was just in there, you say. That's why I've been saying. Ah!
Unlikely story.
That was in the journal thing. I explained at the time. I bought the book at that second-hand place, and I know it must have already been in there. So the previous owner of the book was using the note as a bookmark, you mean? Sorry, I'm gonna check on Cello. I hear him flapping. I want to make sure he's not having a night fright. I don't know what he's doing. That's what I've been saying. Ah!
Unlikely story.
For heaven's sake, woman, look at the names. Run to James. My name, in case you'd forgotten, is John. Ah!
Unlikely story.
Are you questioning my name now? Jesus Christ. And there we have it. Arouse the suspicions of the female heart, she only should be so the most ferocious bite. Ugh. Poor man is getting abused. Now, in a fine fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one less unimaginable attack.
Unimaginable?
How much is she going to spill that tea? A lot. The aftermath of which can be clearly seen by observing the carpet over there. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh dearie me.
What could have caused such a destructive outburst? This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. You're wondering why I settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dark state of the carpet, we need only look at the Tower of Capes. But surely Mrs. Garrett didn't eat the carpet. No, of course not. There doesn't seem to be any doubt. The state of disarray this room is in is a result of her wild temper.
No, that's true. So, this is the last part of Mr. Sholmes' deduction that we need to fix. We need only to follow Mrs. Gardo's gaze, and that will tell us the real answer.
Alright, let's see what we can see.
Yes.
Well, considering there is a candle on the floor, I'm gonna guess that the candlestick missing the candle is probably the cause.
Take that!
Yes, to explain the dark state of the carpet, we need to only look at the candlestick. Like, it has anger issues. Why do you even marry that in the first place? Well, she probably didn't reveal it at the time, huh? That's usually how it goes. Most illuminated, my dear fellow, and of course the only possible way out of this logical labyrinth. Plus, you expect, like, male victims of abuse, like, marital abuse in the late 1800s, early 1900s to be taken seriously. I don't think they take that seriously at all, especially when he's a veteran. You know? Yes, the remains of a ferocious attack in which the carpet was devoured are clearly visible. Indeed they are. The scorch marks at the edge clearly give the truth away. Love is the strongest curse of all our marriage. I think just in general, abuse wasn't taken very seriously back then. Even if it was a man abusing a woman, I don't think it was taken very seriously either way. Scorch marks. It would appear that this room was the scene of a little marital altercation. Mrs. Garrett's mighty arm muscles left an impression not only on her husband's face. Hi, hello, hello. Abuse was just a thing that kind of happened. Yeah. Either way, like, in either direction, it wasn't taken very seriously. It was probably taken even less seriously in this direction. Well, in the entire room, the force of a strike caused the candle to fall from the holder. And in seconds, the carpet was alight and the whole corner of the room was in flames. Yes, For the most ferocious beast in this world is neither a violent lion nor a vengeful woman. The fire. Hello! Welcome in. And in this room, the ferocious beast bared his claws and ran amok. This abuse towards men is still not taken that seriously and is still sometimes seen as girl power. Well, exactly, that's what I mean. It's not even taken seriously now, and you think it's gonna be taken seriously in, like, 1899? No! Fucking men abusing women wasn't even taken seriously then. Not outside of, like, women who are completely, like, friends with the victim in question. Those are probably the only people who would have given a shit. I got some Scottish snacks, and why are they so good? What Scottish snacks?
Eloquently put, my dear fellow. So you see, there is but one conclusion here. After the sparks and marital discord flew, this room is the scene of a fire. With how far the candle got flung, I'm surprised it didn't get blown out with the sheer velocity. Mr. Sholmes, sir, I salute you! Oh god. Poor guy. Carpet scorched by a small fire. But no, to be fair, velocity doesn't really affect fire all that much. And these aren't like teeny tiny candles either. Those are like decently sized candles. See, it's dashed long winter nights, you know? Nothing to do but read in front of the fire. Luckily, there's a jolly good second-hand bookshop just around the corner. Found my old novels there. And in the pages of one particular novel, you discover some rather illicit material. Oh. For which your wife admonished you harshly, it seems. Don't know about admonished. Demolished might be rather closer to the mark. And beast is most certainly not this. Ah! Here we go again. And the carpet was that destroyed by fire when a candle fell on the floor. That'd be why your friend's so edible. I just saw a video saying when a man abuses a woman, comments OMG, dump him, red flag, woman abuse man, comments get him, diva, that's real as fuck. Yeah, no, I've seen stuff like that. It's so disappointing. By the way, could you please play Danganronpa? I've already played it myself. Comma, I did have a conversation with a friend who I haven't collabed with. I need to talk to them again, actually. Because they haven't played Danganronpa and I was considering playing, well, more so they'd play through it than I'd play through it. Because, like, I don't think it's fun from my perspective because I've played through the series already. Like, I
I'm all too familiar with the series. I was fucking knee-deep in that fandom. Although, I will probably be playing 2x2 when it comes out. I don't know if I'll play it on stream. I might. We'll see how it lines up. I might play 2x2 when it comes out on stream. No promises, though. That might be something I play in my own time. We'll have to see. And the carpet? Was that destroyed by fire when a candle fell on the floor? Maybe can I eat you? No. Afraid to say it was. Happened in the blink of an eye, you know? Whole place filled with smoke. Could see a bally thing. I was caught between the old sticks rage and the rage of flames. Yeah, like... This series is alright. Because, like, there's... Even with, like, the games I have played, it's been long enough that I don't fully remember. But Danganronpa, I'm far too familiar with because I was knee-deep in the fandom because, like, I was knee-deep in that fandom when I was 12 and I'm 25 now. Or, I'm nearly 25. Like, I've been about. I've watched God knows how many playthroughs. I've played through them myself. Like, I'm a little too familiar with the cases for it to be any form. Like, for it to be any fun as a streamer if I play by myself. If I play with another person, that's a whole other thing. Which is why I was talking about it with Somni a while ago. But the one problem with Somni is we're in two very different time zones and trying to like line up our schedules enough for that. I don't know. It might be kind of difficult. That's the one thing. That was a formative experience, I say. Yeah. And the thing we'd get out of Navi doing Danganronpa is a riffing. Yeah. It's like, I know all the twists, like, I remember all the cases way too well. It's like, there might be small details here and there that I wouldn't remember, but it's like, literally everything. I'm too familiar with it. So it's like, the only one I'd consider playing on stream, unless I'm playing with another person, and just doing voices for them while they play. The only one I'd do that with is 2x2, because obviously that's got a new route. And it's probably gonna have some new things in the original story as well. I wish I had better games on my Switch. Any game recommendations? Splatoon's fun. Trying to think what games are on the Switch. I mean, it depends. I guess. Well, you have a laptop, so it's probably most games on the Switch, unless they're Nintendo exclusives, are usually also on Steam. It just depends if you want to play them portably, really. I've enjoyed playing Stardew Valley on the Switch. I played it more on the Switch than I have on PC. So I have both, but I played it a bit more on the Switch just because it's more portable. I don't know, what else? I haven't played them. Yeah, I have most of them aside from 3, but Xenoblade Chronicles I hear a lot of good things about. I just haven't played very much myself. What game should I get on Steam then? Stardew Valley's good. It's a nice chill one. It depends what genre you want, really. Like, I have a lot of games on both Steam and the Switch. Like, way too many, but... it really depends what you wanna... Like, what you're looking for. I don't know. Like, I have a lot of JRPGs I like. I have them both. RPG Maker games are more... Well, no, quite a few of them are on the Switch now, actually. Like, playing my child Lebensborn on Switch and it's based on history. Ooh. You paint a torrid picture, sir. Well, it would have been most entertaining. Has sympathy for you. Anything at this point that won't bore me in one session? Well, if you like Metaphor, wasn't cheap. Probably a long game like Metaphor that has story and shit. Well, JRPGs are probably the way to go then. If you haven't played the Persona games, I think all of them are on Switch now. All the Final Fantasy games are on there as well, which are very similar in the sense that they're JRPGs that have a long story. Or, well, not, well, almost all the Final Fantasy games are on Switch. Maybe Final Fantasy Tactics? That's gone on the Switch release. I've Sid Meier's Civilization, hasn't bought me yet. That's fun. But yeah, if you like long story JRPGs, especially if they're like action JRPGs. I like playing Let's Go Pikachu on Switch along with Mario Odyssey. Those are both good. That's sympathy for you. Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. Volley photos just started going up as well. But I hide the mess behind the screen for the time being. Over here, Mr. Garrett? Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you'll allow me. One problem is like finding games that are decently long and also cheap. Although, mind you, I do know some games that go on sale very, very frequently that are story-based. They're not JRPGs, but if you like maybe mystery games, AI the Somnium Files goes on sale reasonably frequently. All of the games in that series do, really. So, like, I think the standard price is usually, like, $15 or something, but, like, they go on sale every 3 months or so to, like, £3 each. Like, $5. So... I was gonna get MR on laptop, but it was 128 gigabytes and probably wouldn't be worth it. MR. What's MR? If you really, really like story, there's the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. That's a visual novel that has tactical RPG elements to it. That's if you've ever played Danganronpa, it's by the same creator. Oh, Marvel Rivals. And 100 Line isn't usually too expensive. I think there's a summer sale right now for some stuff as well. Oh, let me check Steam. I could have sworn I saw a sale going on for a few things on Steam. I know a few things have been going on sale for the Switch too. You really have to verify it. Okay, never mind. Apparently I'm not allowed on Steam right now. Maybe I am. It's just really weird about it, apparently. Yeah, there's like also like a game called Little Misfortune. I don't know if you've heard of it. I have, yes. Yeah, there's been Mortuary Systems on sale right now, apparently. Honestly, I usually like save up. Or, well, I don't really save up necessarily, but I usually wishlist stuff ahead of time, and then when they're on sale, I'll pick them up. And finish it though, it's just like I was stuck on a certain part and lost my Switch. Oops. Oh shit, I forgot that Steins Gate reboot came out today. Huh. I know they've got a ban on playthroughs for that though, on stream. At least for Japan, they can't really do all that much outside of Japan, but I know my favorite old novels in that case. It's just if I got hold of them, that was it. Whoosh, up in smoke. Well, the middle and top ones look fine. And so some of the bottom ones look okay. Gosh. And the wife started early things than me.
What a terrible sight it must have been.
There was I, back up against the window under heavy enemy fire. Incendiary books can come at 10 to the dozen. Which of it is, I lost my favorite, but called The Lion's Pride. The Lion's Pride? Ah, yes, your notorious love of big cats coming through again. Surely entitled and influenced by choice in the slightest. Such poor man really did lose something dear to him as a result of the ferocious beast rampage.
Mr. Sholmes' deductions turned out to be correct once again.
It can only be described as a great British wonder. I tell you, it was total carnage. Flames everywhere and the wolf stick in full fettle. Out of interest, what time of day was that? I'm not sure I can remember. It was 2 days ago now. Let's see. Around 5 o'clock, I think.
So at exactly the same time as a terrifying incident was unfolding outside your window in the street below.
Even more terrifying on the inside, I can assure you. You're the blighty could have been flying outside my window at that moment. I wouldn't have noticed a dashed thing.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, your family actually drank the tea.
Mr. Sholmes.
Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. What can I do for you?
Well, I think we've got to the bottom of Mr. Garadev's situation now. What does it have to do with Mr. Natsume's circumstances?
I can't help you there, I'm afraid.
What?
My dear fellow, if you recall, I did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retired army man to be hiding something, I could not be sure whether his secret would prove to be of relevance or not. I just knew you were going to say that. No, Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind that all things fall into one of only two categories. Those relevant to the case and those not. That makes no sense to me. I said to scroll down, but look, it was only a different VTuber I'm subbed to. Oh, fair. Happens. I kind of do that by accident all the time, actually. I can't really blame you. Well, no matter. It is of far greater importance than you make up your mind now. Sorry? Visiting hours at the prison will soon be over. Oh no, is it that time already?
If we were to accept Mr. Natsume's case, we have official paperwork to attend to.
So that's it. No more time to think.
Perhaps you'd like to betake yourselves to bidding us farewell now? I must prepare supper for Mr. Garadeb.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry.
Thank you both very much for your time. Sasaki-san will be waiting for us, and I'm going to have to give him an answer.
Well, off to jail. And that's in February, Briar Road.
It's time, Mr. Naruhodo. We must hurry back to the prison.
Yes, I know. Let's hail a car. Oh.
What's the matter?
Looks like something's going on over there in front of the Garadev's house. What the fuck? I know thee not, old man. Faulteth thy prayers. If you have called an old man to rub like a niminy bimini. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. I didn't do it subconsciously, I was just doing something else and my pinky slipped. No, that's what I mean though, I do that all the time. I like drop my phone very slightly and it scrolls, I'm like, fuck. This is Horatio, fellow, eh? What are you on about?
Excuse me.
What the? Who are you now?
I'm sorry, it just looks as though there might be some problem here. My associate here, Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, is a lawyer, you see.
Yeah, lawyer? What? This guy looks right out of Professor Layton. If I can be of any assistance, I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law. Fine. I'll be on my way for today. But you mark my words. This ain't over yet. Get thee to a nunnery. Do I look like a bloomin' nun to you? What the fuck?
I do hope you're not injured.
Oh, fair estimated, thou art so gentle. Thank you. What was that all about? William told that guy to go to a brothel. Yeah. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. I'm not Horatio either.
Forgive the inquiry, sir, but are you a lodger here? In the Gyarados residence?
A very submitted, thou art so right. Yes, I do dwell in this humble abode. It's an excellent double entendre from Shakespeare.
Mr. Gyarados mentioned that he had another lodger, didn't he? This must be the man. Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor?
I guess a gentleman named Nasime. A more worthy opponent in my battle was now could there be.
Sorry, battle, did you say?
Susato don't talk to strangers. Who is the stronger, Hamlet or Macbeth? Mr. Nasime and I sparred long into the night.
I see. I don't fully understand, but it seems Mr. Natsume and this gentleman are acquaintances at least.
So fair maiden, so good gentleman. I can tarry here no longer. Fare thee well!
I don't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room.
It seems he's unaware of what's happened to Mr. Natsume, so he can't really help us.
So Saki-san and that man as lodgers, the Gyarados house is certainly full of eccentrics.
Anyway, I'll go and find a carriage.
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Natsume is eagerly awaiting our return.
Let's hope we can get to the prison before visiting hours are over.
19th of February, 6:31 p.m. Local prison cell 9.
Susato, run away before you get infected by Shakespeare fever. I think she's immune because she's got Herlock Sholmes fever instead.
Oh, it's you. You're here. You came. Look, student Mr. Naruto Esquire. I can't believe you came back. I'm so touched. We are so sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Natsume.
Oh no, think nothing of it. Relax. If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure at the company of such fine compatriots. Noble, nurturing, never failing Nipponese. Oh no, let's not get carried away. Oh, I quite agree. There's nothing more reassuring than the familiarity of one's native land. On the other hand, it is through friendship transcending international borders that one truly appreciates the fact. Such is my belief, at least. It's you! The miserable, rotted spy! Herlock Sholmes!
Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here?
I have no intention of doing anything per se. Safe observing, of course.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
Well, having encountered some curious reading material in that gloomful room. And having unmasked the secret identity of that eccentric pair, I decided I should drop in on my way home. See how our divested friend is faring. Gloomful room. At least your accommodation here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, it is the superior option. Yes, I don't think he's tall enough to see out that window, though. I don't think he's getting much light out of it either. Anyway, I must commend you on your taste of books. My day has been a delight and cost me not a penny. Ah, you! How dare you! Herlock Sholmes! I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. I should never have come to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Haunted by spirits in those accursed lodgings. No doubt my luck will be cursed in tomorrow's trial as well. My whole life is bedamned! Bedamned.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
He mentioned that once before, didn't he? His lodgings were cursed, I mean. And there was much truth in Mr. Mustache's words. What? Cursed is a wholly appropriate description, I would say. For the man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial. What's that supposed to mean? Cursed trial.
Mr. Natsumi, what did you mean by what you said just now? He's having a mental breakdown. What do we do? Just be his lawyer, I guess. About the trial tomorrow being cursed. Oh no, why? Why are you looking so grave? You're making me nervous. I was just getting carried away, that's all. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, I see. That's really agitated him. You don't mean the trial really is cursed somehow? Are you referring to the prosecutor? The Reaper of the Bailey? The Reaper? Oh no, what do you mean? Please tell me. Summarize this succinctly in 16 salient words. Okay, I think you said just get him arrested, you guys. Well, he's already been arrested. All we can do is be his lawyer and defend him. No defendant has ever survived a trial in which the Reaper stands for the prosecution. Ever. Don't tell him that! Oh my goodness, can it really be true? That was 16 words exactly! That's what you were focused on? Yesterday, Mr. Naruhodo successfully defended someone against the Reaper. But then, after the trial was over, the defendant passed away in unusual circumstances. Mr. Begilded. What?! No, I am impressed, Mr. Zato. You have an eye for detail. Actually, the Lord Chief Justice told us. Mr. Sholmes. Surely it can't be that having failed to have the EQs convicted, Lord Van Zeek's killed the man himself. Oh no, he couldn't have, surely. You have some wonderful notions. Sorry? The man isn't a mass murderer, he's a court prosecutor, my dear fellow. Oh, yes. Why, of course he is. Meanwhile, poor Natsume in the background is freaking the fuck out. Understandably, mind you. He's having a fucking panic attack back there. The poor guy. And we're just like, waffling about like, surely this prosecutor of your case isn't actually a serial killer, right? Of course he is. Then why are you trying to scare me? It could be said, however. Herlock knows. Now, the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than your hypothesis. Hello? What on earth do you mean by that? Van Zeeks is a quite exceptional man. However, not in courts of law. Exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception. That's good. Sasaki sounds like he's going to cry tears of joy. As you are no doubt aware, in a British criminal trial, there is both a judge and a jury. I think that's his name. No. The judge officiates based on the letter of the law, whilst the jury offers public opinion and common sense. It is an excellent system whereby the defense guilt is considered from several points of view. However, public opinion in particular is somewhat easily manipulated. Right. Criminals and corrupt lawyers, for that matter, can use it to their advantage. By any means at their disposal, contriving evidence, calling imposters as witnesses, and so on. By such underhand means, those who would want to are able to sway the jury. Which means that even in the light of irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail. But it means the wrong verdict can be passed. And sadly, as from time to time, my dear madam, is simply the reality of the situation. And that's alright. However, those indicted by Lord Van Zeeks cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed. Oh my. Though the education may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom, within months they all disappear. It is most striking. Disappear?
But how? Now, by all manner of misfortune, sir. Perhaps they are trampled under a passing carriage. Perhaps they fall into the Thames, drown. Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever, or perhaps attacked by highwaymen. Oh, no, 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 no. All examples of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid, Mr. Naruhodo. Don't turn to me like that, Susato. I knew it. I'm dead, done for, doomed! You said accursed lodgings before. You were referring to your room at Mr. Gardo's house, I assume. Do you mean to say you believe the place is cursed? It's been a year now since I came to Great Britain. I'd only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself. That didn't take long then. Everywhere I looked, there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back. I was sure people were talking about me. I started to become nervous about going outside. They were always staring at me, all the time, from dawn till dusk. So I shut myself away in my room. Even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away. You must have been very lonely having been away from your homeland for such a long time. I've had to move a number of times. Most recently to that room on Briar Road a week ago now. Yes, why did you choose there? Seems a little inconvenient. Susanna can turn to you any way she wants. Rent is cheap. I have some little money. It appealed to me straight away. Of course, that's why it was so affordable. The landlord just simpered and said, "The room is cursed." Oops. He quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late. So I told him, "If you have something to say, then say it. But if not, don't mention it in the first place." Yes, well said. It was true. It was all just true. You mean the room really is cursed then? Ever since I moved into that windowless hellhole. My sleep has been plagued with nightmares. I wake feeling as though I'm being choked to death. In my waking hours, people are stabbed in front of me as I walk down the street. I'm branded a killer, thrown in prison. Nobody wants to know me. I'm surrounded by scared, sinister spirits. Father, I'm sorry, I ain't your fan. No, don't be my fan. I just got that. If only there was someone, just one person on my side. Can no one find it in his or her heart to believe in me? Really no one at all? To believe. Yes, to believe. To believe. Mr. Sholmes. Ah, me, Mr. Naruhodo. Pray, what can I do for you? It's about the case on the SS Burya, if you recall. The Burya. Ah, that case. The one with the snake? Well, yes. At that time I was the suspect, but you believed in me and listened to my side of the story. And you helped us to investigate. I did I? Interesting. What I want to know is, why? Why did you believe me? I see, yes, you mean... Because you were a grimly dressed, shady Eastern fellow found the victim in a locked room? Well, if you like, yes. I'm a little surprised that the answer requires explanation, my dear fellow. It's quite simple, really. You said I didn't do it. But I could have been lying. Surely you must have had your doubts. You must have suspected me a little. I think perhaps you have misunderstood. I don't recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me. What? You see, the only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in. What? And what do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? I make up my own mind about what is to be believed and what is not. If I should like to believe in something, I do. The circumstances can hang as far as I am concerned.
But I could have betrayed your trust. In that case, I should have made an elementary error of judgment, nothing more. Betrayal of trust is an abuse excuse, in my opinion. Meaning? Whether or not one should trust another is, in the final analysis, down to oneself. It is a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself. Yes, yes, he's right! He's right, local student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Whether or not I can believe myself. A defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself. Ooh. Hi. You're so right, Kazuma. Well, my dear fellows, it is time we were leaving, I believe. Driving is hard. What do you mean? Already? Visiting hours are over. The god will be here shortly to escort us out. Father help, Herlock Gnomes is breaking my brain. Why is he breaking your brain? There's a restaurant near here that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me? Oh dear, there's never enough time, is there? Oh, so sicky. Oh. Mr. Natsume, if you'd like, in the trial tomorrow, I'd be happy to represent you. Welcome to Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! As I said, I only experienced the British courtroom for the first time yesterday. And although the man I was representing was found not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial. Something crucial? What to believe in? The defendant, justice, or the truth? How to believe, even. But, I think I finally worked it out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else. To trust my instincts. Because his sentences are so advanced, I didn't understand a word of it. He does use a lot of funny words. In that case, you just gotta go, I like your funny words, magic man. And be done with it. Why does Susato look so angry? She's just determined. Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. My instincts are telling me that you, Mr. Natsume, are innocent of this crime. It's imperative that we prove that in court. Local student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. I will fight for your innocence until the bitter end, with every weapon available to me. So I hope you'll permit me to represent you tomorrow. As I said when we first met, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who will listen to me, in my native tongue. Of course, Mr. Natsume. It would be fair to say, Mr. Naruhodo, that your mind was, in many ways, made up from the outset. You merely needed the events of today to fully realize it. Yes, I think you're right about that. It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end. I had to show it one more time. Mr. Zato. Yes? Would you be willing to stand by my side tomorrow and help me in court? Why is the mustache twitching like that? Because his upper lip is trembling. That's why. Absolutely. As I said this morning, you may consider me your personal judicial assistant. The shocking events of yesterday's trial still weigh heavily on my mind. It's time to stop looking backwards. Kazuma believed in me, and Mr. Jones believes in me now too. So it's time. And I learned to believe in myself. Sasaki-san has no one. He's all alone. It's my job to help him. Fight his corner. Tomorrow, in the courtroom, with all the strength I can muster. To be continued. Which means that's where we will be leaving off for today. It's quite neatly fitting in. Father, why doesn't Susato have a mustache yet? Well, her father does. I guess she just doesn't want one.
Oh, I shouldn't have. That. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, I didn't mean to. Okay, there we go. Whoopsie. Okay. Me. There we go. As long as it doesn't crash yet. Like, again, please. Alright. As for tomorrow, we are hopefully gonna be finishing Final Fantasy X. Like I said, I do have to backtrack still. I need to, like, get things. Hopefully, by the time I backtrack and finish backtracking, I'm hoping there'll be well enough time. Nintendo Father, wow, yes. Playing on the Switch. But yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll manage to finish it tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know how much there is of the actual story. That we'll also see, I guess. And then there's the final boss. And all in all, like, there's another boss I'm gonna have to fight when backtracking. I don't know anything further about the boss because I've been avoiding anything spoiling me on it. But, I do have to go back. So, we'll see. We'll see. But if I don't finish it, it's just like, okay, well, one more week. Cool. I'm not trying to 100% necessarily. I do want to get all of the, Ject spheres. And ideally I want to get the secret Aeons as well. So that might take a little bit. That could take up the entire stream before getting to, like, finishing the story. We'll see. I know we're not very far story-wise from the ending. But shrug. Anyway, as for who we're gonna raid, there's a few people on. Laser's still on. Shatter's on. Voice is on. Raylith's on. Husky's on, apparently. But we did raid Husky yesterday, so we're not gonna raid Husky again today. That would feel a little bit moot. When did we last raid Shatter? I don't remember when we last raided Shatter. But Shatter's currently playing Endocopia, which is a point-and-click adventure game. Indie, I think? I think I had like a Kickstarter or something. Crowdfunding. And it just came out recently. I've been considering playing it myself, but I don't know when I'll get around to that. So it's probably gonna be a while. So I think I'll send you guys off to Shatter for today. I'm gonna start that raid. Our raid message is going to be Viva la Caprilution. With one of my emotes. I tried to come up with a funny alliteration like Soseki, but that might be a little difficult. If you don't have my emotes, please feel free to use whatever emotes you do have. Otherwise, that being said, we'll be on tomorrow with Final Fantasy X at 9 PM BST. And that's pretty much it. I know it was a little shorter tonight, but game timed how it timed. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming if you came for a little bit or a lot of it. Either way, I appreciate it. Bye bye.